It's Martin outside the Etihad, Manchester City 4, Stoke 0. I'm with Alex. Happy days.
Yeah, mixed bag. You can't complain because it's not every day that you win 4-0. But for me, result, delighted. Obviously 4-0 at home, 5 points clear of United, great result. Performance, I thought we looked lethargic. It was like watching a pre-season friendly, just very apathetic. The ground was only 3/4 full, very quiet for the first half an hour. There was only one attempt on goal. And you're thinking, are we bored of the league now? Is that what we've got to? Is Manchester City, we're not interested? And that was a little bit worrying. I thought Mangala, who's been awesome the last 3 or 4 weeks, had a couple of iffy moments. And I think an opponent that was more up for it than Stoke today, because they weren't that interested. I think an opponent more up for it might have punished it. David Silva was quiet again. Sergio Aguero, I thought if it wasn't for his penalty, looked a little bit off the boil. And it's got me wondering, just after Newcastle midweek, are we just slipping a little bit? And I don't want to think so. What it is to really hit the ground running, and I'd rather us have a hard-fought 2-0 today than a 4-0 that maybe we were sort of given by Stoke as opposed to deserved or won.
We kind of in the pre-match talked about just getting the win though, didn't we? It's kind of that was job needed to be done. I thought we did it with a bit of class, obviously 4-0, but I know what you mean. In the Champions League, if you blink, you're dead, and we did give them chances today.
Yeah, I don't think it was that we went out and got 3 points as much as we sort of won it by default. Stoke didn't really turn up. The game was going for 10-15 minutes. They hadn't got much to play for. I said on the live stream that I thought Mark Hughes had a bang up for it, and I don't think that was the case. I think Mark Hughes was up for it. Watching Mark Hughes on the touchline shout and scream, he was up for it.
Yeah.
But I just don't think the squad themselves were that bothered. And I think we're just a better team. We are 4 goals better than Stoke, and that shows. But I think it's just par for the course. And it's no simulation of Tuesday night because it's going to be a completely different game, different lineup. Thought it was really interesting that Yaya played a full 90, given that he was. I expect him to go off at some point, and you'd think he'd play on Tuesday. So no Yaya on Tuesday.
I think it could be Fernando and Fernandinho. I think he could go with what he did with Paris, really.
Yeah, I think Fernando and Fernandinho. And to be fair, especially since Christmas, they've been our best pair in that position, and I think they'll do the business.
The argument is with Yaya Toure, the last 30 minutes, if he was to come on in a game like that, he could really affect it.
Yeah, I think he did that. He came on in the PSG game, and I remember it was a real influence on the game. And I think that would be amazing. And for me, Yaya is one of those players that I've criticised him all year, but he's one of the names that you just see come out the bag and think could score a screamer, and we are going to need that little bit of magic, and he's got that in abundance. And I think I would like to see Yaya play. I think if he comes off the bench and does the job, should he start? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'm happy with the result. I've realised I've just been really negative, and I always say people saying, "Oh, you're negative to 1." 4-0, delighted. Performance, but we'll take it. Definitely take it.
Prediction for Tuesday, come on.
I'm going to go 1-0 City, and a little bit of Yaya magic.
That could be an incredible result, 1-0. I really do think so. Fingers crossed for Wednesday. Come on, City. Wednesday, Tuesday. Tuesday's the new Wednesday. BlueMoonRisingTV. Subscribe below.